Hello and welcome to the Fat Gent. I've just received in a batch of new shirts that I've had made. They're bespoke shirts, they're custom made. Whenever you're a bigger chap, now I'm as big as you get, you struggle to buy quality clothing. It doesn't exist. It seems to be that most manufacturers of clothing think that every fat man just wants to wear tracksuit bottoms and a t-shirt and lounge about on a settee eating curry chips. You know, that's not the case. That really isn't the case. So getting nice shirts you struggle with. Getting quality material is non-existent. Absolutely non-existent. So you need to go down the bespoke road. Now, I've had bespoke made many times for me from probably 6 or 7 different companies with varying results. The first one was a disaster. It was horrendous. It was horrendous. I've had several batches made from Thailand which have been, what I thought at the time, very good. They will fit up well, plenty of room in them, decent materials, holding up well, not over expensive. Now, you hear people that go into Thailand buying a bespoke suit for $99. You know, that's rubbish. It's really poor quality material. It's designed to just get the tourists in, suit in a couple of days, and away they go home. The suit falls apart a week later. You know, they don't care. But I've been dealing with a company called Tailor on 10. They're in Soy 8 on Sukhumvit Road in Bangkok. And they're excellent. The British Canadian owned. Very, very good. Really good service. You can phone up, order them online, phone up, they've got my measurements there. So I've had that done many times and got many batches of shirts made from them. And I was very happy with them. But this time I thought, look, I'll try somewhere local. So I tried Hugo Thomas Menswear. They're in the Lisburn Road in Belfast. And it was a conversation about 6 months ago with him that he said, yeah, they do a lot of bespoke clothing. So I decided, yeah, I'll give him a go. The rogue went down for a measurement. I brought one of the shirts which I had made from Tailor on 10. Again, I was very happy with it. To a point. So I brought it to give an idea of size. Hugo measured me. He then measured the shirt, which I provided him. And then I pointed out, we went through together what was wrong with the shirt. And a main fault, was 2 main faults, which I didn't realise at the time. The shoulders, I think it's called the yoke. It's that seam that goes down there. Now this is one of Hugo Thomas's. This is the first shirt that I had made about 3 months ago. So on every other shirt I've got, this shoulder thing goes down and finishes about there. So it's far too long on the shoulder, and it gives you the appearance of being drooped. And because of that, you're building up big bunches of material fabric here. So Hugo and myself decided, look, we'll go for it. We'll tidy up the shoulders, we'll bring in the yoke a bit, and I might be getting this terminology wrong. If I am, I apologise. We'll tidy that up, which should eliminate some of this. On the back of the shirt, they put in, I think they called them darts, which gives a bit of structure to the back. So after 6 weeks, I got measured up, picked the materials. 6 weeks later, shirt's in, shirt's ready. So I go and try it on. I took it off the hanger, undone a couple of buttons, and went to pull it over my head. And I thought he was weighing me up. I honestly thought it was a joke. I could hardly get the shirt on me. I thought it was a joke, and then I looked at it, and the shape of the shirt was mental. It was absolutely mental. It was in and out here, and it was crazy. So I thought, what's happening? You know, am I doing something wrong here? So I unbuttoned the shirt, tried it on, and I looked at the mirror and thought, what's the score here? So I tucked it into my trousers, and all of a sudden, voila. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I looked at it, I thought, no, this can't be perfect, because the shape it was and how awkward it was getting on. And then it dawned on me, this is the most tailored shirt I've ever had. This is tailored. The other shirts I've had made have basically been big tubes of fabric with arms stuck on them. There's no form, there's no anything. Oh, that'll fit them, and we'll sew on a couple of arms. And that leaves you with lumps of material here, bits of material at the side, and then under the waistband level you're left with basically a skirt, this amount of material. But what Hugo's doing here, it's tailored. So my widest part is at the waist, so that's where the shirt sort of goes out. I call them fat bellows, right? And then it comes back in again underneath the waistband, so you're not left with this big skirt that you're trying to tuck into your trousers. It's tailored. So I was absolutely amazed at how the shirt felt and how it looked. So I wore it for a couple of weeks. I decided, you always get one first because it's never right first time, never ever right first time. So I decided I would like a wee bit more material across the back, across the shoulder blades, underneath the arm, the hole for the arm. We've decided to make that a wee bit bigger, just to give a bit more movement there. Across the belly, he's given me an extra couple of inches, but he's toning down those fat bellows, the fat pockets, if for want of a better word. So it's going to be just slightly less fair than what it was. I could have stuck with them all like this, but there's no sense. You get the first one and you tweak it. You don't go crazy, because if you adjust something here, it's like the butterfly effect. You're throwing off something here. You're messing about with the equilibrium of the shirt. One thing I like is my left, what's this called? Cuff. You always get a wee bit bigger to accommodate the watch. Now, today I've got the Explorer 2 on, which fits perfectly. Whenever I went for the second fitting, I brought the 46mm Breitling Super Ocean Heritage, which is obviously a chunker watch. So we give us a wee bit more room in the left cuff. Myself and Justin up in Hugo Thomas went through the fabric catalogues, and the fabric they use is a company called Thomas Mason. Very good, well established brand. And it's not the finest fabric you'll ever buy, but it's one of the most usable. Some of these ultra high end fabrics, you can't wash them in a domestic machine. They have to be dry cleaned only, they have to be steam cleaned and all this nonsense. For everyday life, that's not achievable. So this fantastic material, and the first shirt I decided was this nice sort of classic simple blue. It's like a herringbone. Whenever you're getting these shirts made, you're given all the options. You know, what type of buttons do you want? I went for the chunky mother of pearl. Down here you can have it sewn on, placard or something call it, I forget. I just go for plain. The cuffs are cut away. Again, you can have it sharp, you can have double cuff, you can have whatever you want. You can have whatever you want. I like a hidden collarbone. So in here you've got the hidden collarbone, just slides out to give your collar structure. Okay, you can have that button down. You can have it a hidden button, so it's a slightly more casual look, but it keeps it in place. You can have your collar style, whatever you want. Just the choice is yours. If you don't know what you're after, ask the people, ask Hugo and his team, and they'll recommend things. They'll show you options, and it's fun putting the shirts together. So let's say this nice classic blue. It's like I think it's a herringbone, and it's got like a wee white arrow running through it, like a wee point running through it. So it's lovely. Next I went for this. You'll have to forgive me, I'm slightly colourblind. I'm going to call it like a purpley blue, but we got a bit of the pink contrast on the inside of the collar and the inside of the cuff. So it's a lovely material. It feels absolutely fantastic. Great. And again, it's got the collarbones in it. Very, very happy at that. And I think this is beautiful. Nice pale blue check on a white shirt, and it's got again a pink contrasting collar. and pink on the inside of the cuffs. Beautiful shirt. Maybe a slightly lighter material, but very nice. Very nice. Very happy with those. So I'll be wearing these over the festive season. And in the new year, I'm going to order, Bailey's Irish Cream. The nicest thing in the world. You know, Christmas here isn't the same without it. It's fantastic. Just in case you're Bailey's Irish Cream. So that's amazing. So in the new year, I'll order up another batch of 3. And I'm going to get myself a nice jacket order, a nice sports coat. So again, we'll bring it on from that journey as well. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.